Are you interesting,
Um,
Q?
I like to think so. High school, I did kind of ride a scooter between classes. I did end up on the school's Instagram meme page a couple of times.
Do you think it upset people that you rode a scooter? Do you think that they thought you were better than everyone else and that made them resent you?
All from.
And let's go with Q.
Did you say let's go with Q?
Yeah, it's a letter like between A and Z. Just chose a random one.
You were way more the last two people that picked up the phone, they were like blown away that they got on, and I like that you like answered me so immediately that you were that was a very confident. You had like the heart of the cards there.
Ah, sweet. So I am a good bluffer.
You're what?
A good bluffer. Never mind.
Well,
I'm
look,
awkward.
there's no way to be good at this. This is not a job. There's no job to do, so you can't do a good job. But that also means you can't do a bad job. Are you interesting, Q? That's not that's not a QAnon thing, is it?
No, I completely forgot about that actually. I probably should have chose between 1 and 25 of the letters.
Are you interesting, Q?
I like to think so. High school, I did kind of ride a scooter between classes.
You rode a scoot. How old are you?
Right now I'm 19.
You rode a scooter in between classes. Like you
Well, when I
rode
rode the
a
scooter, I was
razor
18.
scooter down the hallway of your high school from Spanish
Oh,
to
no.
math.
It wasn't in the school. Like, my school had a very outdoorish campus. It's like, it was built in the 50s. So instead of, making a new campus in, like, 2020, they just kept building onto it. So, like, there's different buildings all outside, and it's like a half-mile-wide campus. So it was hard to get around, but to, like, one into the other within, 5 minutes, I believe it was. So I just kind of rode scooter between classes. I even got the administration on my side.
Was this a common thing? Was this, or was it mainly, were you the scooter guy, or was everyone
No, I was
doing
definitely
scooters?
a scooter boy.
Wow. So what do you mean by the administration was on your side? Was there a big war between scooter and no scooter?
No, no. It would have been everyone against me and my friend. But what happened was...
Do you think it upset people that you rode a scooter? Do you think that they thought you were better than everyone else and that made them resent you?
I don't think that. I did end up on the school's Instagram meme page a couple of times. But mostly it was just people like, hey, that's kind of cool, or that's kind of funny.
You know, there's a thing that happens when you... In the culture of high school, some kids become memes, I kind of remember this. We had a few kids that would become memes. And they get there's kids in your school that sometimes when you become meme-ified, Q, I feel like it turns you into like this two-dimensional portrait of you are the scooter kid, and that is all you are. Did you ever feel bad? Did you ever want people to know you as more than just the scooter kid, Q? Did you ever feel bad that you were locked into that?
I don't think I got locked into that. Well, maybe for like the freshmen that came in, but I only started doing that the second half of high school. That's when it like became trouble to like get to class on time. So I thought, hey, scooter, that could work. But I kind of know most of the people in my grade because I was like, I think it was like something in the top 10. So like I was known through extracurriculars and other means to that. But I never really, I got called the scooter boy everywhere, but I don't think I was locked to that per se. I think I did a good job doing other stuff to not just be the scooter boy.
By the way, I want you to know, if I were on like the board or whatever, I totally would have voted against you being allowed to use a scooter. Because, and here's why. The thing of I can't get to class on time, I need a scooter is that's bullshit, Q. That's such bullshit. You realize why that you realize why that's bullshit, don't you?
Oh yeah, no, I completely see why.
Because if you're the only, because everyone else can do it, why is it that you? Do you have a disability?
Mm-mm.
Get the fuck out of here. No, you can't ride a scooter around. Everyone else can get to class on time. How come you can't? How come you need the scooter? I would have totally voted against that.
The original reason was, like, you know how I said my school kept building onto itself?
Okay.
In my junior year, they ran out of, like, space to build on, but there was this elementary school right next door. And they thought we could just move all the elementary school kids to other schools and take over that building. And that's why it really became difficult getting the class, because you had one on the opposite side of campus.
But that doesn't address what I just said. It doesn't matter if everyone else was able to do it without the scooter except for you. So why should you get to ride a scooter?
I think it was more so like the teachers just didn't care if they were late, because they were getting there late. Like it was more so like a point that the original reason I started doing it was try to get the school to like do block scheduling instead of like 7 periods at once to get more for it.
I would have fought really hard. Like if I was like the one person in the room who voted against, I would have fought really hard for you to not be allowed to do that.
But then they just said, you know what, ride the scooter, and we both kind of went.
I would have fought hard to a point, and then I would have given up. That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Well, Q, thank you for sharing with us.
Mm-hmm. Anytime, man.
Hold on. Who was the one person that was against it?
There was one teacher that was like it's my senior year, and I was going over at the end of the school day. I was going over to like some club, but they apparently had the building on lockdown because there was like vandalism or something. And the teacher blocked me from going in and said, you can't ride the scooter on top of that, and said it was an insurance violation and all that, which I figured and all that. But also I was the kid that, you know those rule books they make you read on the first day?
Who was the teacher?
Some Spanish teacher.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Well, thank you for sharing, Q. I appreciate you. You have a good rest of the evening.
You too.